and Rebecca from Cedar Creek Bottoms Farmstead Life with another fireside chat. Yeah, first one I've had in a while.
Nope.
It's Sunday morning, August 24th. I just got home from work. It's cloudy out here. I've been telling y'all I was going to do a video to show you where I seen that being. First, we're going to go over here to the watermelon patch for a minute because some of my watermelons have disappeared. It wasn't from deer or coyotes or any of that because there was no evidence left. So I'm going to kind of show you what I was kind of talking about. Yeah, this is a growed up patch. With all the rain we had, I couldn't.
I mean, look, ground's still wet.
Yeah, it's damp out here this morning. So, hadn't really seen no tracks in here. That's my track there. But when I was coming in here, so right here, you can tell where a watermelon was laying. You can see how that is busted open. It split open from too much moisture. But you can see this spot here where a watermelon sit. This didn't have a bunch of watermelons in it. They didn't do real well. There's a couple down here. You can tell where one was sitting right here. You can kind of tell where it was sitting right there. It wasn't no real big one because it just had that little, so something got that and left with it. What, I do not know. It could have been a human. And here's the other spot. You can tell where it was sitting at. And it's been gone a little while because the grass is starting to perk back up. And right over there is a spot somewhere over around that ground cherry. Well, ain't no sense walking over there and that, but you kind of get the idea of what I'm saying. There wasn't many watermelons in here. And you could tell, look right here, baby. Come here back here a minute. Come back right here. Where I can, if you can look, you can see a trail right yonder. That wasn't me. You can see that indention in that grass right there. It could be deer. But
Poor
I don't
sister.
know. Yeah. So we're gonna walk out here. I'm gonna show you that real quick. Show you about where the tractor was when I was on it. When the
Hey, Wendell. Hey, Mr. Billy.
And I'm gonna try to walk. Yeah, here's deer tracks right here. Ground's pretty solid though.
That's good.
It ain't really muddy. We got a little rain yesterday. After I left for work.
Mm-hmm. That's some good looking dirt right there.
Yeah, we need to be filling it full of rabbit in here and everything else.
So much work I got to do there.
Huh?
There's so much work I've got to do there.
I know. Y'all, I don't know if you can see that rooster over there. He's over kind of behind the feed pen. He does not like people my size. Now, I don't know why that comes in there for. Rebecca can go in there and he don't get agitated. I can go in there and he gets tore up. Of course, he's doing his little, well, okay. Oh, well, Sunday morning.
Yep.
Anyway,
Circle of life.
and what we're doing here, I know that looks kind of raunchy. Most people say, why are you doing that? Really need to pile it up and throw more stuff on it and start breaking that down in the, where to start rotting. And over time, you keep adding to it, you make compost, and you go in there and rake it up one time.
Yeah.
And pile all that up.
A lot of stuff I got to do.
And when this winter comes, all these leaves come off. You need to pile a bunch of them in there. Morning. I don't know who that was. Oh, well.
My poor garden.
Yeah, it is what it is. But you did get a few tomatoes
Look
out
way
of
up
it.
there. The sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I know.
They still.
Yeah, I know.
They still just mowing them down. Look at that, guys.
Yeah, probably. Well, ain't a lot of vines
The
on
deer
the ground,
have just mowed these vines down again.
yeah, next year we're going to have electric.
Yep. Next year we'll get electric fence.
Yeah,
Hey, Premier One sells one.
huh?
Premier One, they sell one for deer.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we can just put some corner posts up and run the wire. I'm going to run them up pretty high.
Yeah. I can feel the ground under me giving.
Yeah, that keeps moisture right there.
Yep.
We gotta get a lot of organic material back in here.
The organic material is what helps it produce. I mean, helps it hold moisture.
No, we gotta get more in here down
Yeah, we do.
here. Anyway, y'all can see as much rain we've had, this pond is down about 2 foot. You can see it over here too, real good over here. It's crazy how much rain we've been having.
We named the duck, by the way. His name is Deuce.
Yeah, he really needs a buddy, one buddy.
Yeah, he's got buddies. I ain't trying again.
Yeah. All right. Maybe it won't be too
Y'all see all this?
Yeah,
This is an awesome hayfield.
Well, it was real good. It's getting weedy now.
Yeah. You know why?
The broom sage is starting to pop up.
But it's also weedy because we plowed it.
Yeah. Well, not this part here has been plowed. That over I'm going to end up having this bush hog because it's got so much weeds in it.
And it stays wet so long.
Yeah. And I hadn't plowed this section right here.
Yo,
I was trying to.
our two resident geese.
Yeah. Which I will still cut this for hay. It won't be the best quality. Because right over there you're going to have a lot of sage in it. Got a line again. Alright.
Hey, Mr. Gary. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Robert. Mr. Duvin. Duvin. Mr. Broadus.
Yeah, good. I know
Hey,
it's early in the
Pyro.
morning, but,
Hey, Can Squatch.
I wanted to go ahead and get this out this
Hey,
morning.
Jeff. Hey, Robin.
Glad to see everybody. Now let's start easing on. I'm going to start eating.
Miss Deb.
Plenty of deer tracks.
Oh, yeah.
So you're keeping your eyes out for the other tracks, babe. If there's any out here. We're going to kind of head right over here because this is about where I was at that day. While I was doing that day, I've been trying to keep this field disced up. And that day I had started over here and was running back and forth this way. And once I plowed this, I turned, started running back and forth this way. And I've had about 2 loops left because I make big loops. And I was heading toward this wood line with the tractor. Man, it's morning glory's coming up. Woo, woo. We'll have to plow again pretty quick, man.
Yep. You got to just keep it plowed.
I don't mind the grass so much. I can live with the grass a little bit, but the deer's been all out in here. And the geese, they've been right here. It didn't rain too much yesterday. Ground's pretty solid still out here. Alright, it was 2 weeks ago Thursday. Like I said, I was out here, been disking this field. The day before, me and my buddy had cut on that tree. Y'all can see where I cut some of it out. We cut him a load of wood. And on that fire pit, the Saturday night before that, is where we seen 4 of us or 5 of us seen movement in the other one that's laying down now that's still real bushy. We seen a black object standing in there. There is some pictures from it. Hard to say from that distance from back up yonder at the house. But 4 of us or 5 of us, I won't say there's one more person standing there. We seen movement in that tree of a black looking figure. Not saying what it was, I have no idea. It could have been a deer, I don't know. But in some of the other pictures, it's not there. It wasn't me that took the pictures, it was another person. I'll see if he'll give me permission to borrow them to maybe show on one of these shows or something. Um, you can't really tell nothing. It's like just a black blob. So it's one of them. You just don't know what you're looking at. But that day, I was right in here, just about right where I was at. Somewhere right here in this neighborhood. And there's a, y'all see that oak tree straight ahead. And you can see this opening over here kind of on the left. You can see into that cutover zone. There were 2 buck deer come busting out right there. I was heading this direction. And they were at full stride when they come out of that cutover. They come on toward me out here. Of course, the tractor's moving, so I'm gaining ground that way. The 2 deer are coming straight at me. I'm going like, what in the world's 2 deer busting out toward me for? They got within about 50 foot of me, and they done a broadside and went to that wood line right there. So I'm sitting here running the tractor, looking at them, going to that wood line. Of course, I watched them disappear in there. Both of them were very nice bucks. I hope somebody don't get them before. I'd probably done got somewhere right in this area. I can't remember exactly. Right in here. I've done gained some ground too. And right in there, kind of where I'm pointing, I can see a black figure standing in there. Probably about 20-25 yards in there. That's what I kind of estimated. Of course, when I seen it, all I could see was a black figure. First, it come to my mind, I was looking at a Bigfoot standing there. Then it turned, and it turned this way. And that's when I seen the head, what looked like a short muzzle, and little old ears sticking up on the side. And it just walked right back into that cutover. Its head was not proportional with its body, and what I mean, the head was huge once it turned. When it was facing me this way, I couldn't tell nothing. But when it turned, I could tell how much bigger the head was than the body. It was on 2 legs, there's no doubt about it. I could see, what looked like arms. It was jet black, and I'm talking about jet black. I mean, it stood out in that cutover because you can tell that's green, and you take something solid black out there, it's gonna stand out. It just turned, it walked back. By that time, I was already probably almost over where you can tell where I quit plowing. I did not go in there. I just took the tractor and went on to the house. I went and called Rebecca. I told her what I just saw. Didn't hear nothing, didn't smell nothing. I kind of stood up yonder in the yard, paying attention down here. Didn't see nothing else. Sister was not out here with me. She was up at the house. She does that a lot when I get on the tractor. She'll come down here for a few minutes, and then she'll go back to the house.
Don't let him fool you. She does that all the time.
Yeah,
She wants to be in the house.
I haven't noticed anything, and I tell y'all, I have not been out here on this part of the property since that happened. I've been to my deer feeder right yonder the other day, but I have not come walk this and brought nobody else out here. I've just left it alone. I had a couple of people tell me not to come out here and fool around right now and just let things go. We have it, crows getting tore up. I don't know about us or something else.
Maybe that hawk.
Nothing has happened here as we know of. Animals hadn't been nervous, except for the chickens wanting to jump on me, the 2 roosters. We ain't heard no sounds. Everything around here is acting good. I ain't heard nothing from no neighbors saying, hey, animals are missing, we hearing stuff, we seeing stuff. Ain't heard a word. It's been too quiet almost. Several people have said what they think this was with maybe not even a dog man, but what they called a gugway, since it had the short muzzle. It didn't have a muzzle like a German Shepherd or a pincher or any of those. It had more of a short muzzle,
Sis,
and
come
like
here.
I said, the ears looked like maybe that big. They were pointed looking, but they were, and I could tell that because when it turned, you could see it a little bit. So, and I mean, all this happened in 15 seconds probably. Time I was right up there here, and it was gone. The deer were gone. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. I ain't seeing nothing out of the ordinary, but that don't mean there ain't something out here somewhere. A lot of mushrooms coming up, baby. I don't know if it's edible ones or not.
Too much rain.
Got a bunch of them. Boy, people's yards is full of them right now. So
Mm-hmm.
I ain't seeing nothing out of the ordinary. That don't mean there's something out here somewhere. All right, so let's see if I can get in here, baby, without getting snake bit. You don't have to go all the way with me. You can come over here to the wood line if you want to. And I'll go. That looks like a darn trail right there.
Yep.
Getting time of year for all the snakes to start really crawling. All their babies are being born. You can come follow me like that right here, baby. It ain't real bad right through here. Concrete blocks laying right there.
Is that from where we had the bees? No, that's way down there.
Had the bees right up there.
Well, I'll get them pulled out of the woods.
See them laying right there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, several of them. Well, I see what that is. That's those sewer pipes. See it?
Yep.
None of them fruit that. I don't know. Or something does. All right. So look at that right there.
Yep.
All right. You come right here and it's still pretty clean, man. Y'all can see what I'm talking about. Stuff in here 6, 7 foot tall. But he was standing right in there. I'm gonna try to ease out there without getting snake bit. Let you get right up here closer. And yeah, y'all, I do have my poo-poo on.
Your poo-poo
Yeah.
or your
You can't say the
pew-pew?
other word.
Your poo-poo or your pew-pew?
Whatever. It goes bang bang.
Mark,
Yeah.
your mic does not work well when you walk away from the phone.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Stand on that stump right there. I won't go no further. All right, y'all, if y'all can see maybe the kind of bunch of yellow looking flowers are halfway down right there. You see what I'm talking about, baby?
Yeah.
Right in there is about where it was standing at. And yes, about where it was. Because I could see in here pretty good. And when it turned around, it turned and went into that stuff there. And disappeared like that. I mean, within a second or two, it was gone. I need to put some snake boots and come back down here. But y'all see why I didn't really want to walk in here. So something could be right on top of you before you knowed it, and this type of stuff, and you couldn't see it coming. And it could lay down in here and be on top of you before you knowed what was happening. So Yeah, every now and then give your wife flowers. Keeps them happy.
It does. It does.
Something definitely. Some of
Mhm.
this trail may be a deer trail.
Yeah.
That's probably what that is. Because this is where the 2 bucks come from. Now, I don't know if it was after them bucks or it was easing up here to see what I was doing and jumped them. I really don't know what the answer is. I asked several other people what their opinion was, and they said the same thing. Said it could have been either way. Could have been coming to see what I was doing. This is 80 acres of cut over. It's pretty much all the same.
It was pine trees.
Yeah, and then there's a swamp right where Rebecca's pointing. That's a real swampy area, and you can go through that swampy area, stay on the back side, and you can go past houses and go in yonder to a railroad where it's thick as this
That's right.
stuff.
The little creek goes through there, don't it?
Yeah, there's a little branch. There is a guy's house right about there, but you can go right there, kind of go and turn, go behind his house through woods. It stays woods all the way over to the railroad. Get over there on the railroad, there's a ton of land with nothing on it, thick as hair on the dog's back. And then you can go on further north, and you just getting into farmland and woods with scattered houses. I don't know if they can see the mountain from here. Maybe I can see part of the ridge right yonder. But that's a creepy mountain, so that's how close I am. Now there's a major highway in between us. But there are drain pipes under that highway that's big enough that I can walk through. And I'm 6'1", 6'2". Me and my buddy walked through one over by his house. Of course, we was finding tracks in there, animal tracks, and what we figured pretty much was Bigfoot tracks. So
Goldenrod season starting.
yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Yeah, this will be a mess.
Yep.
Next few years here.
Yep, it will.
And there's your black gum, baby. That is a black gum. Right
Yeah.
there. There's one right there.
Yep.
That's a black gum coming back up. Maybe some hickories. I've seen some little hickories coming back
And
up.
what's this one? Walnut
That's a hickory.
That's a hickory.
That's a hickory. There's your shagbark hickory.
Oh, yay.
Now, there's a couple of plain ones in here. Be careful walking in here now.
The shagbark. Oh, somebody's brought new bottles back here.
They don't make them like that no more.
Like what?
This old brown one.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all excuse me.
Y'all remember the shagbark. They can't hear you. I walked away.
Excuse me.
Shagbark, hickory. Y'all remember the hickory syrup we were talking about? You take the bark, roast it,
Yep.
and then put it in a pot and make tea from it and add some sugar, and you have hickory flavored syrup.
You feeling anything while we're down here?
No,
Okay.
neither is sister.
Here's another. There's your regular hickory there. There's another regular one there.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one. Another one.
Yep.
That's a big cherry tree right there. One that's got. There's a big sweet gum. There's a big white oak right here somewhere. And there's a post oak and a red oak together. So good little diversity of trees here. Yeah, I think that dude got off on us.
Oh, yeah.
And there's some nice elm trees.
Yeah, I was going to say, these are elms.
Yep. All right, y'all. So this is where whatever I saw. A couple people said it's dog man. I've had a couple of people think it's a gugway. None of us really know. Everybody's listened to what I've had to say about it. Like I said, nothing else has went on except for them watermelons disappearing up there. Can't say what got them, but there's no sign of deer or coyotes doing it. They'll leave part of a rind, or you'll see where they dragged it out, or deer will bust them and eat 1 or 2 bites and go bust another one. Coyotes usually pull it out in the open where they can I don't know why they do that, but they want to pull it out. They used to pull it out in the road over in one field I used to have. Come around there one morning, there were 10 watermelons laying out in the field, in the road, half eaten. I think they was trying to tell me, hey, I can do it and you ain't nothing you can do about it.
All right, well, let's start walking.
All right. Well, yeah, y'all be in prayer for a friend of ours, brother. Not gonna say his name or nothing because they might not want that. But well, I guess the matter's already been on the news.
Oh yeah, he's all over the news.
His name is Shellnut, last
Joey.
name. Huh?
Joey.
Joey. We know his sister real well, but he was a referee at a football game the other night at Sylacauga High School, and he fell out during the game. They gave him CPR, got him back, and he's gonna have to have surgery. What, triple bypass this coming up week? He's, what, 50 years old?
Yeah.
Been refereeing for years. They got him back. He's stable. So y'all be praying for the Shellnut family. Rebecca's, this lady's daughter and Ella were all on the band together and everything, so that's how we knew them, and real good bunch of people. So.
And she was a daycare mama too, and
yeah.
so.
I'll be praying for them. And never want to hear stuff like that.
Nope.
In there trying to enjoy a game, a football game, refereeing, and next thing you know, laid on the ground, people having to give you CPR. And what was real good, there was some medical people there. And they said a cardiologist from out of town was there. And, my friend's son, who's a fireman, was there. He went out on the field, and they said a registered nurse. And so the regular paramedics got there. They used to keep paramedics at the ball games, but let's not do that no more. When I played football, let's get paramedics. It's White Oak. It's got a few acorns on it. Not much. You see a few. And right here's where the deer will be eating when these start dropping. They'll come to this tree first. And that White Oak acorn's the best. They say they're sweet. Then later in the season, they'll go after the post oak, red oak, and the water oak. Yeah, it's pretty full up through there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, well, it'll be a good time to watch this. The deer come in here, start feeding heavy. The predators follow. All right, anything you want to add, babe?
No, I'm good.
All right, y'all. And to give y'all a little background, right there is the corn patch that the pictures come from several years ago. The watermelon patch was right here. That was the corn patch where all those pictures come from. If y'all watched that video of the corn patch back in 2022.
Yep. We had it on that side of the property.
Yeah, so I was walking out here filming in the watermelon patch.
Yep, this is where the watermelons were.
And got video of something I didn't even know was there. The dog didn't even know was there.
I was cutting grass.
Yep, you can hear, in fact, you can hear the lawnmower in the video. You can hear that little Massey over there running. I was just walking out there like wasn't nothing happening, walked within 20 foot of them. All of them peeking at me. There wasn't a big boy in there. He's about tall as the corn was. But in that picture, there is one in there with a muzzle and ears. Could be what I seen the other day.
Staghorn sumac, way past harvest.
Yep, that's the sumac. That's the good type.
Mm-hmm.
The other type is a poison that will break you out and might near put you in the hospital. I don't know what that is coming up right there.
Looks like privet. Nandina.
Is that what that is?
Yep, Nandina.
So, don't know what to say about it. Ain't much I can do about it. Like everybody, most people have told me it's been around these type of things, because I ain't never dealt with a dog man or whatever they want to call it good way. I ain't never dealt with them. All I've ever dealt with, as far as I know, has been a regular Bigfoot. And they ain't never been aggressive or done anything that I thought they was fixing to jump on me. Heard some growls before, but
Oh, look at all the corn.
yeah, I had dumped some corn.
Oh, that's
right
what
there.
you did. Okay, so that's how that ended up over there.
Yeah, something drug that over there.
But they drug it from here, not the front yard.
Purple, pretty little purple fly.
Mm-hmm.
What are those?
It's an agertum.
Okay.
And then the other one's a primrose, I think.
Tell you what, we better walk back across the field, step through that mess. We'll be full of chiggers.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to go in and probably spray my legs, man. Well, I don't know, chiggers don't get you as bad as they do me.
Not as bad, no.
Plus, we can look for tracks walking. If anybody has any sightings or encounters they want to talk with me about, or even come on YouTube, you're more than welcome to. We'll set a time and do it. If you've seen something like what I just described, please let me know. You send me an email at mgreen35151gmail.com, and we'll discuss it, because I'd like to hear more. Because like I said, several people are kind of telling me, we really don't know, Mark. You sound like a dog man, and don't sound like a
So
dog
hang
man.
on.
Huh?
Hang on. We did not plant there this year because 1, no time, and 2, rain.
Yeah.
So last year, did we plant any corn last year?
Watermelons, but the deer ate all the
Yeah.
vines up.
Yeah, we planted the watermelon, but not the corn last year because, again, time. But the deer ate all the watermelon vines before they even got a chance to take off. That's the reason we don't plant a lot out here, is because of the deer.
I'm gonna have to put electric fence up
Yeah,
out here.
come time to do anything about the deer problem, they leave.
Well, last year was the first time I've ever seen in my life deer eat the vines.
Yep.
Before the watermelons even made. And what they were doing, I think they were eating the blooms out of the tops, and then they just go ahead and eat some more. And of course, you ain't gonna make no watermelons if you ain't got blooms.
But this year, rain.
Rain, yeah.
Rain's why we ain't done a lot of stuff this year.
I'm hoping next year, maybe plant back a pretty good sized watermelon patch.
Yes, Mark's going to be on an upcoming show.
Yeah, I'll be on online Cryptids Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. No, excuse me, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Central.
You can see the size of that thing.
Chad and Jeff.
Big old deer.
And maybe David, if David's on there with them at night. Y'all tune in if you can. We do have a video sometime this week gonna come out. It's got me, David, and Spencer in it, talking about aliens and AI, a wholly different subject than Bigfoot and other stuff. So,
and hopefully we'll get back to the homesteading.
Yeah, I think next year we can. Get a few more projects done, get these fences put up. Get some more stuff organized, and then I think we can start heading back on that road.
That's the plan, dog. They just move when it comes time for that.
What's that?
Hunting season.
Yeah. Well,
they always disappear come hunting season.
Well, they come out at night more, if you're talking about the deer.
Yes.
Yeah. They get more nocturnal, they know. And my problem was too, where I work, it's hard to be out here all the time. One of these days, good Lord willing, I'll be retired. Hopefully here in a few years, and maybe be able to spend more time out here and up on Creepy Mountain too. If Creepy Mountain's still there, as far as the hunting club. That is leased land, so you never know how that's going to work out. But I got them coming here, so you think they followed us, don't you, baby?
Hmm.
I think they did.
I think some of them may have followed us, but I don't think all of this is the ones that followed us.
You don't think he's all from Creepy Mountain?
I don't.
I think he's from the north.
I don't know where they're from.
Or they may have just been staying in here the whole time.
They might have been.
Goes right over yonder over that hill. There's a ton of land there with nothing in it. About 700-800 acres over there. And then cross the railroad another 400 or 500 acres with nothing.
That daggum chicken's out again. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see that. Yep. One day something's gonna grab it.
That's the one from the front yard.
These round stones out here.
Yeah, the potato rocks.
Yeah. Cracks from erosion. A long time. I need to walk over another and look for air here. There's a piece of concrete up here. Something. There's your piece of quartz there.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have much quartz here. We got that off-grade marble, I call it. It's kind of a, it ain't the real bright like was right over the mountainside there. Y'all, in the late 1800s, this almost was a marble quarry. Actually, the name of this little area is Marble Hill, but nobody calls it that no more. There's a guy was gonna come in here and mine this, and I think they found the marble wasn't a good enough marble, and they dropped the plans. But they had all that over the mountain right yonder that was real white. All your red rocks right up yonder. You need to go up there and get you some more of that pretty red rock. You know what I'm talking about? That real red, almost looks like blood.
Mm-hmm.
There's a strain of it right up yonder.
All right, babe. Well, let's wrap her up.
Yeah, because it's time for me to...
You got to go to bed, and I got to get to work.
Yeah. Y'all, like I said, y'all be in prayer for all our folks. I'm not going to call everybody's name out today. Y'all know who they are. You can go back on the live. You hear all the prayer requests. Y'all pray for all these folks. That's got different things going on. Pray for our nation, our world.
Did the Cherokee have a name for this mountain?
The Cherokee really wasn't in this area much. It was more Shawnee, and then later on the Creeks. What became the Creek Nation. There were some Natchez in here. Silicaga's name actually is not Creek. It's actually Shawnee for the place of the Choccolocco tribe. What a lot of people don't realize, and I hadn't got real deep into it, is the Shawnee had a presence here in Alabama way on back. Way before, I think even before Europeans made it here. I will tell you the name of it. The Indian name for it is Cahobble. And that means,
C-A-H-A-B-A-L?
C-O-H-O-I-B-L-E or something like that.
Anyway.
It's called Cahobble. There's a Cahobble Creek. But I think Cahobble is Creek. I think that is Creek. The black one.
Mm-hmm.
That may be a piece of flint right there. I think that's what that is, a piece of flint, babe. I think. I believe you could more strike it against a piece of metal if it strikes. Probably flint. Like I said, Sylacauga, Shawnee. But some of the creeks names here for the creeks were Creek Indian, like Tallahatchie, Talladega. Talladega means border town. A lot of Native American names here. Of course, the Coosa River is for the Coosas, and they didn't really pronounce it that way. It was C-O-S-A. And that was a big kingdom that stretched from all the way from up north of Rome, Georgia, all the way almost to Montgomery. That's the ones that DeSoto would have visited. And the other group of Native Americans that live in here joined the Confederacy later on, besides the Coosas, was can't pronounce that name. Abuka, or something like that. A-U-K-I something or something like that. They were here too with the Natchez, so they all joined the Creek Confederation. Ken Shivers or Jonathan could tell y'all a lot more about that than I could on some of that stuff.
Which, according to Facebook, it's Ken's birthday today.
Oh, is it? Well, happy birthday to Ken Shivers today. Hope you have a good one today, brother. Somebody's birthday was yesterday. And I meant to tell them happy birthday. Who was it? It was somebody. Mr. Jim. Mr. Jim.
Oh, was it Mr. Jim?
So happy birthday to Mr. Jim.
And wasn't it Daryl's birthday too,
I
didn't it?
think it was Daryl Denton's too. Yeah, so happy birthday to Mr. Jim, Sherry's husband, Misty's uncle, and Donna's brother-in-law. So happy birthday to him and some of our families up that way. All right, anything else, babe?
Nope.
All right, let's say a quick prayer and get off here.
Alrighty.
Huh?
Alrighty.
You ready to get off, ain't you?
Yes, I got work to do. You got sleeping to do.
Lord, thank you for this Sunday morning and being able to come home safe from work. Thank you, Lord, for letting me be able to come out here and show this where people kind of understand what I'm getting at and what I saw, even though I didn't get a very good 100% look at it. I know it wasn't natural. Lord, be with all these people's names we've called out and ones we hadn't. And Lord, I hope everybody has a very good rest of the weekend. All praise and honor be unto you and your Son and the Holy Spirit. And we ask this all in your precious name. Amen. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all Friday night, for good Lord willing, on live. Hopefully have a video come out later this week. Hopefully. Ain't gonna make promises, but hopefully. And
I'll
then
try.
I got a few of you other y'all I got to get on. I got Ken I need to get on and some other folks, Mr. Daniels, and whoever come on and talk. Different things in life.
Well, sister, if you wouldn't eat the grass.
Daddy, don't play with me like that. You scare me. We love y'all. Y'all have a good rest of the Sunday. And keep in prayers going for everybody. And get along, be kind. And even if you're different with people on different things, you still get along. There's a lot of people I don't agree with on everything, but I still love them and still want to talk to them. And because time on this earth is short and you never know when something's going to happen. All that stuff's out from under our control. Going swimming, sister? That little snake will get you in there.
All right.
All right, we love y'all. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.